Hi, I'm Arjo. I'm a recent graduate from computer engineering.
Hi, I'm Xavier Lee. I'm currently a year 4 computer engineering student.
I had served my national service as a firefighter. So when I came across this article, an article that was showcasing this competition where we actually go and search with multiple robots for survivors in a rescue scenario, I was actually quite interested in tackling the problem. I began asking around among my friends, and I came across quite a few people who were interested. Xavier was one of them, and we actually started experimenting around with various pieces of hardware and software to see how we can grow this team and develop the solution. Very often when we have rescue scenarios, for instance, back when we had a Thai cave rescue, you had a lot of people employed, and these are extremely high-risk jobs. There were even people who died during the rescue mission just searching for people underground. The idea of this competition is to develop a solution where we use multiple robots of different types to search through a large structure and identify survivors and artifacts that can help with faster rescue times.
At the beginning, there was a lot of issues with getting talent and people to join us. Partly because of the COVID-19 situation, we had to shift a lot of our groundwork away from a physical groundwork and back to online remote meetings and stuff like that.
We brainstormed a lot of ideas. A lot of them were very ambitious and a lot of them were not practical. We went through quite a few iterations, so we had both aerial and ground vehicles. We've been through several vehicles where some are tracked, some are wheeled. I think currently the next generation that the rest of the team is working on is something that has linkages and all. So some of the problems we face right underground, there's no communications, there's no it's easy to get lost for humans, it's easy to get lost for robots. These are things that we actually began solving very early on. So last year in February, we went down to Washington for a live competition. We didn't particularly score well there because we were the only undergrad team and it was our first attempt.
So for the virtual cave challenge, the objectives for each team was to develop a system that can traverse a virtual cave system. During the process of the navigation, you should be able to detect objects such as a human figure or a backpack, various things that you will find yourself trying to look for in a search and rescue operation. We couldn't find all the objectives, but compared to the previous times that we took part in the physical event, we were able to achieve a much better result and a much better outcome.
It was a very unique experience because we got to compete with a lot of world-class teams, including teams from the likes of NASA, teams with PhDs who have like 40 years experience in robotics, and we were actually able to interact with these teams and at the same time, bring our solution to them as undergrads from NUS. In class we learn theory, but in real life theory breaks. The experiential learning part is a huge thing for us.
Through the process, we also picked up a lot of hard technical skills and as well as soft interpersonal communication skills. It's really something that you would otherwise not be able to get them just by going through the conventional university curriculum. Being able to involve in this kind of project really is a very good way to experience a learning process that goes beyond the classroom. I think maybe I can say for some freshmen who is like me, who has no knowledge of anything got to do with your course. In my case, it's computer engineering. I came in with a very layman knowledge. So if you are really passionate about what you want to do and what you want to learn from your university undergraduate program, I think you don't have to be too afraid of not being good enough, because at the end of the day in the university, it's all about the learning experience, right? We are given the opportunity to fail and learn from it and do better next time. They should just be a little bit more confident about what they want to do, right? And just put themselves out there, take part in this kind of projects, this be involved in this kind of activities, and I think this would provide a much more enriching learning experience for any undergrad student.